We're going in search of some of the best road food in eastern North Carolina. We're going to start out in Williamston. Since 1935, the Sunnyside Oyster Bar has been shucking oysters for hungry folks from all over the country. Raw or steamed with their special sauce, they're the best you'll ever find. Next up is Jamesville and the Cypress Grill. And Miss Sally Gardner still serves up some of her delicious rock stew and cremated herring. Now that weird contraption you see is a fish scaling machine. That's for the herring coming right out of the Roanoke River. And don't forget to top off that meal with some of their famous chocolate pie. Now let's head on over to Windsor and a converted 30s service station. That's Bun's Barbecue. You walk in, smell that vinegar, red peppers, and pork cooking. You know it's gonna be good. Their specialty is barbecue sandwiched between two pieces of crisp cornbread with slaw. Downtown Washington is home to Bill's Hot Dogs. You gotta try one of their hot dogs all the way, plenty of their secret recipe chili, and a cold drink. Now most folks just get a few of the dogs and head over to the park on the river and enjoy the view. You see, Bill's doesn't have any tables or chairs inside. Now look at that. Now that's a hot dog. If you're ever in the Oak City area, you've got to try Brenda's Country Kitchen. There's a different house specialty every day. Fried pork chops, cabbage, chicken and pastry, and of course, some great fried chicken. And it's always good, and it's always country. When you're in Greenville and looking for some great barbecue, it's Bee's Barbecue. Even with the cooking of 40 whole hogs a week, you'll need to go earlier, because when they run out, they just close the doors. Now over in Ayden, there's a mom and pop restaurant, the Skylight Inn. It's been there since the 40s. They start pit cooking the barbecue with coals from an oak fire in the afternoon until it's ready around 9 o'clock the next morning. And it's chopped right there in front of you. And of course, great cornbread and slaw. As you'll find out, Ayden is home for a lot of good barbecue places. Bum's Barbecue in Ayden is another great place for some genuine wood-cooked barbecue. And be sure and try some of their collards. Oh yeah, that's collards growing around the parking meters. Now when we get to Kinston, we'll find Lovick's Cafe. It's home to the famous dough burger. Now Milton Lovick and a buddy of his created a dough burger recipe, and they've been pleasing folks with that deep fried treat since the early 40s. Now we can't forget their great southern fried chicken, pork chops, collards, cabbage, and all that great country cooking. Now let's head down to the coast toward Morehead City. Now you can ask anyone where L's Drive-In is, and they'll point you in the right direction. And it's like stepping back into the 50s. How about one of their oyster or shrimp burgers? They've got the regular hamburgers too, of course. And the car hops have to step around the seagulls just to bring the food to your car. So don't worry about going hungry when you're in Eastern Carolina. We've got your plate ready. Let's eat.